Hello and welcome back to American Farming. Right, as you can see, we are in front of our greenhouse, and I did put the question to you in the last episode about getting rid of it, and I've decided I will. However, there was still some seed and manure in, so I've decided to top it up with water, hopefully enough to last the rest of the life of the seed, which has just hit 2222, which is brilliant. I didn't want to waste that, because that's over £1,600 worth of seed. We'll get that money back from the tomatoes that grow in our little garden. So at least now we can just let it do its thing. We don't have to faff with the water. I've done it all. Just we wait for it to produce tomatoes and then we sell it. After that, so that's okay. So that's here. This is a big mess. We do have to clear all this out as well. Get some kit cleaned. That is definitely on the list of things to do. We do have 2 vehicles en route to different places. Ah, there we go. So our Alice has just arrived at the farm. I do also have the... Yes, I do also have our Ford... Oh, what's going on? It's going slowing down. Heading to the shop, I think. Yeah, we'll let that figure it out. Heading to the shop because I found something in the sale that I want to buy. Well, I'll go ahead and show you actually right now. So I did add the Precision Sprayer Pack mod because we do have weeds in, and since I'm going to be doing my herbicide spraying almost exclusively with Courseplay and helpers, I would rather not waste herbicide. Just simple as that. This will help us to not. Yes, I understand that we are nearing out of money, and I have realized just now that we probably have to pull a loan to make this purchase, and I'll explain why in just a second. I do want to double check though. Do we have any herbicide on the farm? We don't, so we also have to buy some of that. We'll just get the one, because I think that's all we'll need to fill up that machine, but here's why we need a loan. This is a fantastic deal. Yes, it's high hours and all that, but for what we're using it, it's not a big problem. Really not a big problem. If it was a tractor, it'd be different, although this is really nice, but again, 23 hours on. So here, the problem is what a horrible color scheme that is. It's not very nice at all. We'll change that up. Is this, the weed spot spraying. The whole reason I'm buying this sprayer is because it has that. All of them will be the base price plus 39,000. So the fact that this one is 62% cheaper as a second-hand unit, that is why we're going to go with it. So it might be a terrible purchase because we are going to be spending loads of money on it, but we only have to buy it once and then we are done with it. We can even sell the weeder just to not faff with that. So what is the total amount? I think it comes... This might be a terrible purchase. Someone's probably saying, don't bloody do it. Well, I'm doing it because I just don't want to waste the herbicide, and it gives, yeah, Courseplay one less thing to worry about, to be honest. So, 61,000. I think I'll put us up to... Well, let's have a look. I think I'll put us up to 100,000. Oh, bloody hell. We already have a loan of 100,000. Well, that's fine. Let's put us up to 100,000 again. Just over. There we go. So 175 is our current, and yeah, maybe it's an unnecessary expense, but we are going to buy it nevertheless. Now, these should all be narrow tires anyway, so we'll just go with, yeah, my favorite, the BKTs. Always like the look of them. We'll just go for the base colors that it come with originally, because who's customized this? Yeah, that looks way better. Yeah, I'll keep all that because I think that's all the stock colors. We'll just get a cheeky random plate on because we are going to be traveling with it. Oh, there we go, back only. Beautiful. So yeah, quite an expense, but it's alright. Let's buy it. There we go. Now we'll go into pallets, go to herbicide, and no, we don't need it refillable. We'll just get it. Yeah, we'll just get it the one time and purchased. So yes, that was a fairly large expense all at one time and possibly not necessary at all, but we now have it. So that's the way that it goes. So let's pick that up from here. I might even send the helper back to the farm with it, with auto drive, which will be very useful. Let's just go here and collect it. I think we should be able to collect it with the pickup here. Wow, it's a very large machine. I was intending on getting the backpack style, the 3-point linkage style sprayer, but I decided against it because the price for this was cheaper than that, and it's a bigger, better machine overall. So hopefully our canola crop is fine to spray without adding on any sort of narrows, although I believe that the case at least could support narrows, so we'll look at that when that time comes. I'm gonna oh, there's a train. Right, I'll set this up now while there's no cars coming. So I am gonna take this straight over to the... oh, where is it? Nope, there we go. What is the canola field? 85. So we'll go fields... oh, get rid of that, and 85. On you go. Fantastic. So that'll probably go the long way around, but that's all right. Let's go and find the Alice. There we are. So this field here, I think everything's cultivated. Let's just have a quick check. 72, right, 72 is cultivated, brilliant. 57, 30, they're all ready to go. 72 is going to be corn. 57, as discussed before, is going to be sugar beets. And 32, I've decided to be sorghum. And that's for the chickens, which we don't even have. So, I don't know. I'll have to be honest. This, I am enjoying this map. I definitely am enjoying the something different, I suppose, to what I normally do. Being an American map, focusing on American equipment and all that. But it's just, there's something, I don't know, there's just something about it that just isn't, it's, I love that I've made my own farm, and everything that you see from here on going into the farmyard is all custom. I've done it all myself. All the landscaping, all the building placing, all of that. The track was in, because these were just grass, empty grass fields, but I put everything else in. The house, the greenhouse, the chickens, all of this I've put myself. But there's something about this that I'm not enjoying it as much as my other series. So, I don't know how to explain it. I've never really had this with this series. I like it, but there's just something missing. So if anyone knows, anyone who maybe does more American style farming or something like that, what could I bring to the table to make this a series that I would, I don't know, I guess get a bit more out of it? I think I will swap over to the, no, it's fine. We'll just give this a bit of fuel, and then we'll take the Alice down. We shouldn't need... yeah, we shouldn't need narrows anyways for that field, because I don't think it's grown enough. It very well could, and we might destroy some crop. But, actually, how close... oh, look at that, he's taken a back road. That's brilliant. Smart lads, very smart indeed. Yes. Yeah, there's just something about this map. I don't know, I haven't fully... I guess it hasn't, like, I mean, I don't know. I really... I'm literally tongue-tied. I don't know how to explain it. I love it, but oh, look at the tomatoes. Look lovely. But maybe it's just because we haven't really started to get going. I mean, we have, but I don't even have bloody chickens. The cows we've visited once. I've still got this, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, is there too much? Do I have too much on? Should I sell a field? Should I sell the chickens? I don't know. Should I focus solely on the cows? If I sold the chickens, that would leave a lot of space in the yard. We'd have an actual yard. And I mean, we haven't... I'm just setting this up again here to go to 85. I don't know, give me a thought. Should we get rid of the chickens? I mean, we haven't... I say that as if we have bloody chickens, but we don't. So, I don't know. I don't know. Give me a thought. Maybe it's just something that I can do that can make it a bit better. I know this was all a faff as well. Hang on a minute. I've just thought of an idea. Let's get back down to the farm here. I just want to pitch this idea to all of you and give me your thoughts. Alright, so we've got chickens. I really like this setup. I will be honest, landscaping around here was a faff, did take a while, but what do you reckon to the idea of getting rid of the chickens, leveling this all out? We might have to relocate that. Well, no, that's fine actually. But once we get rid of the chickens, relocating the bins and the corn dryer down here. What do you think? You know what? Let's have a cheeky fly around because I want to sort of paint that picture a bit better. It's a fairly large space. If we got rid of both the greenhouse and the chickens, do you think the bins, or even just the bloody dryer, would be good to have down here? I mean, I do like where the dryer... I think the bins are perfect here, actually. No, I haven't had any issues with the bins, but mostly I'm on about the dryer. It does look sort of last-minute placed, and I fully intend on doing more corn drying, especially once we get some sold, which will be in a couple of months' time, for really, really quite good money. So what do you reckon? Should we relocate the corn dryer down to where the chickens are, sell the chicken coop? I haven't put the chickens in yet. It was an idea I wanted to do, but it's not something I have to do. So I don't know. Give me your thoughts on that. The cows are staying. Absolutely, I already have them, so we're absolutely going to keep them. We should have a look and check on how they're doing now. Oh, see, they need food and that. But I think if we were to go full on with the cows, that might be the better option. It might just... I feel like I haven't used or taken advantage of a lot of what I have on this sort of series. So, yeah, any feedback with that would be greatly appreciated. I do just want to check. Where do the cows... Alright, we're still running. Let's just check this quick. We've got 100... Space for 100 cows. So I think that might be something I'd like to try. Anyways, give me your thoughts. What should we do? Should we sell the bloody cows? Oh, what are you doing, mate? Thank you for your service. Oh, no, you're fine. You're costing me money, mate. Happy days. Right, so now we can have a check and see. Will this destroy the crop or not? Oh, nice. Ah, brilliant. Okay, good. Happy days. So, let's get this detached. Now, as I've said, I think I will get the first pass here done with auto drive, bloody course play, just so that we can get some other things done around the farm. I want to focus on cleaning up the area because it's all filth. It's filth. So we need to get that unfilthed as soon as we can. This field's going to be really lovely, this canola. Anything that I was growing for chickens, if we do sell the chickens, which the more I talk about it, the more I'm tempted to. Okay, we got a lot of stuttering going on here, so I'm going to try and rectify that. That should... Oh, that seems to have helped a bit. Right, we'll see if that works. Okay, wow. That's a very big... Oh my. What's happened? Oh, he's cut. Okay, I thought it was too heavy. Possibly is still too heavy. Alright, let's, yeah, I guess here is fine. Let's try that. So, let's set up a course. I think one headland's fine for this massive machine. Because two might do the whole bloody thing. Let's generate it and see what it looks like. Where are we? One? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, start that job. Nice. So, it should do the proper... Oh, I'm fully caught here. Right, I just want to see it in action. Nice. Nice, very nice indeed. Okay. Oops. There we go. So, we'll take this back to the farm. Actually, no, I don't need to take it back. I can actually get it driven. And I do like this for maximizing what we need to get done. So I need 72. I know it's a very quick drive, but no matter. So let's head back over here. We need to get some stuff cleaned up. So that's pretty much what this episode might end up turning into, is a full-on tidying session. Which is fine, absolutely fine, because as I say, I'm not 100% certain what my plan is for this series. I really, really don't. I do like it, and I want to continue on with it, but I think something has to change, because, yeah, I'm just not feeling it, which is unfortunate, as I say, because it's fully custom. I've done everything from scratch on this, really. So, yeah. Anyways, what I think we'll do is, in a time-lapse, I'm going to crack on with all of my yard cleaning here as well. Have to get... I still have the bloody header for the harvester on the road, pretty much, so we need to get that sorted as well. So I'm going to crack on with this in a cheeky bit of a time-lapse and get the yard and the kit all tidied up. Right, well, we did manage to get quite a bit done in that short time lapse. We got some kit switched around, moved around. I managed to reverse the header trailer into there. Not only is it a dolly trailer, but both bloody axles turn, which surprisingly makes it even more difficult to maneuver. And in other news, in case you haven't noticed, it is fully starting to snow now. So that means we probably won't be able to get too much done in the way of farm work, which was my plan. The reason I have the case already with the spreader was to get some lime put onto the fields, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I suppose we could do it now before it really kicks off. But we should also check on how everything else is going. It might not be all that realistic either, but you know what? No, let's do it. Let's get it set up to go. As I say, this episode is a bit more of a let's get things started and set up first, more than anything. So, plus, I still am not 100% certain what my plan is with the chickens and all, so I'm gonna do a bit of deciding in that front. Our fields are looking really, really good, though. I have to admit, I'm quite pleased about all of that. Nitrogen's rubbish, so let's just see. In field 72, we do require pH, so we'll get it in there. Let's go back to the case. Blimey, we've got loads of kit, eh? Loads of things. I don't even know where the bloody... There we go. So we'll get that set up. I think I will put this on a helper as well, cosplay helper, so we can crack on getting a few sort of house items sorted. I would like to look into the feeding of the cows. Oh, blimey. Forgot about those two gravity wagons. We do have to sort. One has the spuds in, which are for the cows. Oh my, that's a lot of poop. Okay, we have to sort that as well. I didn't know they had so much bloody manure, but I did fill them with straw as well. I did put the international lorry away with all the corn stock, which I think I should probably just sell. I've kind of forgot about that as well. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to faff with corn stock again. I want to see if we can spray the fields with, or not spray, but chop rather. But yes, this is the field in question. I'm quite pleased with Courseplay, though. I'm very, very pleased with how it works and all that. We'll do 2 headlands because that makes most sense. It is generate... Oh, right. I guess 1 would be fine. Let's try and generate with 1 and see how it looks. Why does it look exactly the same? That's fine. Fire up the job. At least it is getting done. Oh, you're going that way? Sure. No problem. Not a problem. Had no expectations. Okay, this is claiming to be completed as well. Weed-free. And I think that's quite accurate. Let's just fire this open and see. A small bit over there. So what I'll do is I'll get that small bit there done. These ones, I'm not too fussed. I might even not bother. But we do have to get 73 and 71 done as well, because they are growing with wheat in. If I'm not mistaken, I did put wheat in. Yes, I did. I guess it was for the chickens, but we can also use the wheat. So any food that we are making or have made or whatever for the chickens doesn't have to be for the chickens. That wheat can go into the mineral feed maker, which we can use to make mineral feed, obviously. Blimey, the snow is really coming down, and I feel as though it is affecting the FPS worse than normal. I do have a lot going on this map, though, to be honest, so I feel that's why it does drop the FPS quite a bit. It is a big map also, lots going on. But yes, we'll head over to that other field and we'll get it de-weeded. Right, so here we are returning to the field. Obviously you can see we don't have a sprayer with us anymore. That's because when I got down to the field I did happen to have a check, and it does in fact require weeding, not spraying. So we are going to take advantage of that and get this sprayed. So let's get this fired up. What? Oh, it says we've got a course still. So we'll go, alright, sorry. First waypoint. We'll set the course with, Let's try 3 headlands just to see what happens. It might be too much. No, it's fine. And close that and start that. And we are off. Absolutely brilliant. So at least with this, we're not wasting any herbicide. I have realized that the purchase I made for that sprayer is quite wasteful. For the... absolutely wasteful. For the one time that we were going to use it, we probably could have just leased it out. So, yeah, a bit of a waste of money there, because really, I mean, for how... I'm usually on top of those fields to make certain that we don't have to wait for the big weeds to come in. But if this does work with small weeds, then we are absolutely all good to go. Otherwise, yeah, it's just a waste. So, whatever, it's fine. We will probably need a sprayer in the future. I mean, who knows, possibly for fertilizer as well. Anyways, we will let the Alice crack on here. I am seeing that the case has completed its task. Here, let's just open this up. And yeah, I guess so. Looking pretty good. Let's have a look from this perspective and see that pH is looking really nice. The next one we have to go down to is 57. And here, let's just have a look here and see. Let's just pop down. Right, so pH value is good, but it could be perfect, and 32 is probably in the same situation. It's exactly... oh no, pH is fine. It's reading as perfect, so no problem there. We'll head back into the case, and we'll drive it down to field 57, and here, let's just clear this now. There we go. Yeah, we'll head down there and get it limed as well. Right, here we are at field 57, and this is literally going to take a matter of seconds to get it done. So, yeah, literally seconds. I think, yeah, we're fine for the other field, for the farthest one, the one that is going to be sorghum. Whether we have chickens or not might affect if we put sorghum in. But again, we can still sell crops. And you know what, I'll be honest, I do want your opinion, but I'm just going to let you know where I'm kind of standing with all this chicken business. I think, as much as I love the setup that I've created, I do feel... okay, job done, by the way. I do feel as though it would be wise to, in fact, sell the chicken coop. Relocate the corn dryer to that very, very flat space. We'll do a bit of leveling as well if we have to make it a bit more, you know, fit the area and that. Not where the fuel tank is or the diesel tank. We'll leave that where it is. We could even put a small sort of wall to separate where that is to that other area, and yeah, just extend the yard and have the corn dryer there instead. Now, the only problem with that is that we will have to faff with the augers in a different area, because we'll have to bring them down, bring them up, but at least we'll be able to use them effectively, which is kind of the main point. So yeah, I think that might be the best thing to do. And with that being said, we can really then focus on the cows, which is really... oh, hello. Which I would really like to be sort of the priority. We'll focus on dairy cows. And possibly, if we do sell the chicken coop, it's very possible we could get a bit of beef stock in as well, and do a bit of beef cows. But I haven't fully decided on all of that. All I know is that this is sort of the plan I'd like to go about it, see what happens, and yeah, get your opinion on what we should do. So let's just close the map up there. So I think the Alice will crack on for a while. We are getting more tomatoes. Oh, by the way, they are the remate here. I'm just going to put this up top here. They are in the garage. That's what I was saying in the last episode. I completely forgot to show that, but they are in fact in the garage there, and we will collect them and put them back onto the truck when the time comes to sell them. I'm just going to sneak around this way if I can do. Nice. Tree. Oh, no, watch out, tree. Yeah, I can put a bit of kit here and that. I really like this setup. I'm very pleased with having the these bins up here. The see. Oh, wait a second. Do I have any in here? Oh, good. Okay. I've had a bit of a thought with the sprayer, by the way, as well. Now, this is a touch cheeky because I've just purchased it, and I know it was second-hand and all that, but I might ring down the shop and see if they're willing to take it back for a bit of cash, because that is absolutely impulsive, that purchase. I should not have bought the sprayer. I know I've said we could use it in the future, but the fact that I bought it for one field and used it, I should have leased it, really. So I might see what they can do. I will not get full refund back. I don't intend to do that, even if I were to, you know, magically return it or whatever. I'd like to take in consideration that I spent £40,000 just upgrading the bloody thing. I think we paid... How much did I pay for it now? I can't even remember. Total 60 something. So it must have been about £25 or something like that. No, it was 22, because I think we had 27. So that plus, yeah, so even if I were to get back a smaller amount, like whatever, not the full amount, then I think I'll be okay with that. So I might be a bit cheeky and look into that, because we do have the weeder for the reason. That is the reason. I really, really wanted to focus on trying to get the weeds out as soon as possible. And in other series, I've had a bit of faffing with weeding and hoeing and all that as well. So it's always something going on. Right, this here, the drill could be washed as well and cleaned, but we'll sort that out later. I do just want to have a look at everything that we have going on. So, as I was saying, this would be ideal to possibly relocate. Do we have anything in there? Ah, so we do still have some in, which we can't really sell. I think I will move this as well. We can't really sell until... I think it's spring. I'll have a look. I'm just going to put this in the shed here. We have a nice big shed that we should be storing things in. In fact, I'm going to take this with it, or at least close the lid if we do have a cover for it. Nope. So we will bring it inside because it is snowing, and we do not need snow in our grain auger. That would be inefficient. I could probably park up the harvester as well in a slightly different spot. Look at this bloody big kit here anyways, it's massive, the sprayer. It really does take up so much space as well. Literally can't park up in here. Oh, I wonder, can I just tuck it? Oh, blimey, I'm just going to park it here for now. We're not going to need anything in here for a while, so that should be absolutely fine. Close those doors so you can't see in there. And beautiful. I really like this shed as well. Very big, very useful shed for all of our kit. And yeah, so this is the chicken coop in question I'm considering selling. As you can see, it kind of curves down. So if I could make maybe this part where the gravel is a bit more flat and level across, and leave that sort of hill there to keep it separate. And then, yeah, because as you can see, I did have to landscape this to make it level with the chicken coop. I think I did alright, but if we were to get rid of it, I would level this out as flat as possible. Probably with this. Oh, well, actually, we could even just leave a bit of a thing there to keep it separate. But anyways, we'll look at that when the time comes, if the time comes. How much money would we get from it anyways? Let's have a look. If we were to sell the chicken coop, it would give us back £10,000. So it's not about the money, it's about the space and the time. Because if I do this, it'll take away from focusing on the cows, which, as you can see, they do need some things. So that is something we'll look at definitely towards the next episode. I mean, it's not even that bad, but yeah, I would like to get more. We only have 20 cows, and... Right, so they are going to reproduce. It says 50%, so I imagine that would be... If they're 23 months, and they've started then, they might not reproduce for at least a couple more months. A few more months at least. But productivity's 100%. They are bringing in milk. The straw is going out. They're bringing in loads of slurry as well. And actually... Let's just pop down there and see if we can get a number on the manure. 17,000 litres, yeah. Wow, that is a lot of poop. We definitely need to get that mucked out as well. See, this is what I mean. I'd like to focus on the cows, because if we get 100 cows, do you know how much poop they're going to make? It's going to be ridiculous. And then we do have our slurry tank, a slurry pit, I guess, over here. So that's filling up, but we don't want that full or anything. Not too full. That's another expense we need, is a muck spreader. We need a slurry spreader as well. Let's have a look at those items while we're talking about it. I think I must have added something in... No, I've got nothing. I have nothing American specific. So if there is any mods for that, please do let me know. If anything, we could just use something like that or whatever. It's not a big problem. As for muck spreaders, might be the same situation. I think there's a few... Oh, wow, that one's absolutely adorable. Definitely going to be a bit small for what we need. We can fit about a third of what we actually currently have in stock in that. That would be brilliant for a more of a vintage. So I will be honest, this series was initially going to be a vintage American farming series, but I decided to have a blend of vintage kit and more modern as well. So it's a really nice blend, I reckon. This thing here is the mixer that we have emptied. Yeah, it is empty. So we can put a fair few different crop types in there. Let's just have a look, though. Right, so we can put in soybeans, wheat, barley, and rye, corn, dried corn, and, well, yeah, it does make mineral feed. So all those things, and so if we do have loads of wheat, we'll stick that in there and get that done as well. Oh, right, see, I forgot about this even down at the shop. This is for our milk. So we do have a mobile milk storage as well. Just that there's so much going on for this series that I feel like selling the chickens is really going to benefit the farm as a whole. The greenhouse is already marked for sold. I just have to wait for... we've got more tomatoes already. We've just got to wait for the seed to empty. So that could be a few months still. We did have it empty for a while. But, yes, let's see. Oh, wow, 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 that was rapid. So it was at 2,200 litres of seed, and now it's at 16. So, yeah, it's going quite quickly. I reckon by maybe February, maybe by the time we're ready to sell our tomatoes, that they'll be ready to remove from here as well. We'll add them onto the truck and get them all sold. Silage is good for selling, but we are going to keep that because we are going to be getting more cows. Corn stock is... You know what? Oh, it's going up, isn't it? I know it's not the best price, but blimey, we should probably consider selling that. It's all ready to go on the truck. We just have to bring it down. So let's have a look very quick before we... As I say, this has been a very sorting out episode. Oh, it's literally going to be the highest it's going to be. Okay, that's what we'll do to end the episode. Is we will get some corn stock sold. This could be a bit of a tippy thing. This particular lorry is... The brakes are very weak. So here, I'll tell you when I'm applying the brakes. 3, 2, applying. That's pretty slow, to be honest. But anyways, it says here we have 88,000. So we are missing a few. It said we had 90 something. Right, I'm just going to check how much we have in here. Because I know we have some in the barn as well. We have one 700 litre bale, so I don't understand. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's take it. Let's put it on the truck, actually. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because we're not going to use it. I don't think we can use it for anything. There it is right there. How do we spawn out? I think it's over here. Yes, right. Nope, 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 yep. Oh, there we go. Perfect start, so it's going to be down below. So all this straw and alfalfa hay is strictly for the cows, which is great because they eat a lot. And, oh, hello, even though we only have 20 now, they will start eating loads and loads and loads as they reproduce and as I add in more cows, because that is the plan. I know it only holds 100, but 100 is quite a few cows. They do get very, very, very hungry. Okay, so we'll just park up here for now. Braking, trying to brake. Let's grab that one small bale, unless the cows have already eaten it. Cheeky monkeys. Oh, just using it as a pillow. Sorry, love. I've got to take that. Pardon. Pardon the poop as well. Oh, no. Yes, yes. Laughing. They're laughing. They love to laugh at me. Cheeky cows. Right, let's just stick this on the back here, I guess. I don't know if that's going to stay or not. It's crazy how different it looks as well. Yeah, no, just put it up here. Yeah, it's interesting how different. Right. Okay, well, let's put this very last little bit of this episode into a time lapse. And here we are. So we've got our 88,700 litres of corn stock, and it should just sell as soon as we let go of the straps. There we go. Nice. Okay, well that's not bad. At least we got a nice little environmental score reward. We do have a very good, crops as far as the soil and all that with precision farming. We are doing very well in that respect as well. So I'd like to focus on that, you know, as a positive of this series. Not that there's really a negative, it's just sorting it out to find what I really want to do with it, I suppose. I think I might sort out the sprayer as well. I think I might sell it, see if I can resell it back to the shop or something for a... Don't worry, I won't sell it back for exactly what I've paid, because that's just not fair, that's not right to do, because I did make that mistake, but I've learned from it literally immediately, because we can always just lease it out again if we really need. But we have the weeder, and we have Courseplay, and the Alice is probably getting on just fine. Yeah, there you go. You can see Alice is doing its thing in the field there, and we'll tuck it into 71 as well. Get the weeds out before the end of this month. So we'll get that sorted before the end of December. And then, yeah, we'll move on to January, where we have more things we can sell as well as with February. So it is all coming together still, and I would like to see a nice progression with this series, and I feel like selling the chickens will... chicken coop. I say chickens, we don't have any bloody chickens. Chicken coop. So we'll sell that, more than likely sell it, but I really do want your feedback on it. What do you think? Do you think it'll help the progression of the series as I do? Please do let me know, comment below, and all that as well. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. This episode has been a bit different than the others. It was more sort of, like I say, housekeeping and that, tidying up the farm, sorting out the future of the series, etc., and on and on and on and on. And we've got snow, so that's quite lovely. So, yes, as always, if you did enjoy, a cheeky thumbs up really does help with the channel, and please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.